Jeopardy! Uses surprising slang term for female body part. Ken Jennings seemed taken aback when he read a clue on a recent Jeopardy episode. That is because the clue had a slang term for a female body part, and one that seemed a little juvenile and unlike words the popular game show would normally use. Ken Jennings has to say boob in Jeopardy. Cool. Dave Bond was back on Jeopardy, hoping to extend his one-day winnings of $25,000 on Friday. The retired grant writer from West Henrietta, New York, had tough competition. Zach DeBoer was a graduate student from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and Aaron Adams, a historian and educator from Springfield, Tennessee. Dave was aggressive early on, and he took a big lead when he went all in on the first daily double of the game. This correct answer extended his score to $8,000 early in the game. Heading into the double Jeopardy round, Dave led with $8,400 compared to Zach's $6,000 and Aaron's $4,800. This led to the second batch of categories, one of which was for art. That is where the strangely worded clue came into play. When Dave chose the $800 clue in the category, Ken read, 3-word title of a titan in the Prado. She's reaching for the forbidden fruit. He's reaching for her boob. Ken seemed as shocked as anyone else when he said the word boob. Zach buzzed in and said, what is Adam and Eve? Which was the correct answer. Heading into Final Jeopardy, Dave maintained his lead with $16,400 and won the game with $26,400. Jeopardy! Viewers respond to the word boob in a clue. Jeopardy! Fans were shocked the word boob was in a Jeopardy clue. The show usually uses the more respectful word breast in these questions, but this was a case where it used a more slang-based word to describe the female body part. Boob # Jeopardy? Really? Couldn't have used the more respectful term breast? Alex used to give the writers feedback on their clues. Ken needs to start doing the same. Esther Lopez at Estral 60,811,108 December 7, 2024. This led to many fans speaking out on social media about the clue. Today, I learned you can say boob on Jeopardy. I was so distracted by Ken saying boob that I didn't even hear the clue. Alex used to give the writers feedback on their clues. Ken needs to start doing the same. I'm of course not at all offended, but I am actually really surprised they use something so informal like boob and not breast or chest. Anyone else? In a moment that left viewers blinking at their screens and furiously rewinding their DVRs, Jeopardy, that bastion of polite intellect and trivia supremacy, veered unexpectedly into PG-13 territory this week. The clue in question? Nestled innocently under the category anatomical oddities. It read, in Shakespeare's time, this term for a woman's anatomy could also mean a cat or a pocket. The correct response, offered by a very calm contestant in a navy sweater vest, was, what is purse? But no, that wasn't it. Ken Jennings raised an eyebrow, then read the real answer off his blue card with a slight wince. Actually, we were looking for pussy. The studio went silent. Somewhere in the audience, someone dropped their water bottle. And then, as always, the internet lit on fire. Twitter user at TreviaQueen94 posted, did # Jeopardy just say pussy on national television? My grandma almost choked on her tea. Others defended the move, pointing out the historical accuracy. It's Old English. Chaucer used it, tweeted at Etymologener. Jeopardy just taught y'all something you'd never hear in health class. Indeed, the term pussy has an etymological journey longer and twistier than Final Jeopardy's most obscure geography questions. While modern audiences may associate the word with more NSFW meanings, its roots stretch back to the 1500s, when it referred to softness, femininity, and yes, small domesticated cats. Linguists rejoiced. Viewers clutched pearls. Some chuckled. Some canceled. But the producers stood by the clue, issuing a statement. Jeopardy! Prides itself on historical and linguistic accuracy. We recognize the evolving nature of language and did not intend to offend. Meanwhile, Jennings, no stranger to Twitter controversy himself, simply tweeted, I don't write the clues, folks. In the end, the contestant who buzzed incorrectly ended up winning the night and walking away with $23,400 and a newfound internet fanbase. Her buzzer speed? Impeccable. Her diction? Flawless. Her response? It was in the clue. Shakespeare told me to say it. Score 1 for literature. And language. And cats, apparently.